Good morning, students. Welcome back to the online classes of KV Raigadi. Myself, Krishna sir, as your social science teacher. Today I am going to teach you class 7, subject history, lesson 3, the Delhi Sultanate. This topic is very important for you because history is the record of past, and history give you a lots of details of the past time, what would happen in the past times, what is this valueness, what is we get from the history, and what we get from the history, and what will the benefit, what are these futures, and what is advantage or disadvantage. We will later discuss about in this Delhi Sultanate period. First of all, the Delhi Sultanates, the first the Delhi Sultanate were formed by the Celeb dynasty in AD 1206 to 1290 AD. The Celeb dynasty were ruled over a period of 1206 AD to 1290, and this Celeb dynasty was founded by Qutb-ud-Din Aibak. He is the real founder of this dynasty. And this under this Qutb Aibak there is Iltutmish also, Razia Sultan also, and Balbal also. They played a vital role for the formation of Celeb dynasty, but later it became false and downfalls. The Celeb dynasty was invented by Jalaluddin. This is the founder of Celeb dynasty, Qutb-ud-Din Aibak, the founder of Celeb dynasty. But he built a quasi-Islam mosque at the time also, and in Delhi, and Iltutmish is regarded as the real founder of the Delhi Sultan. But Iltutmish regarded the real founder of the Sultan. He regarded as the nobility. He make the nobles equality and promote all the activities with the help of because at the time nobles is the kingmakers. He do you cannot do any work with the help of kingmaker because the noble has the power to make kingdoms. But lastly, he was died, and after that, the Razia Sultan come in the throne. The first Muslim ruler, the woman who sit in a throne is the Razia Sultans. He was also very weak at the times. Many nobles were caught him, and he was died. Nasruddin Muhammad, he married Nasruddin Muhammad, and lastly, he is a puppet in the hands of his nobles. And when the nobles told him, the Razia Sultan have to do, but the Razia Sultan is a woman of willpower. She did not think in the mind. She did not think in the mind that he could rule over with the help of other puppets. Similarly, he is the most powerful ruler of Celeb dynasty, and he repaired all the old faults also. Indians in the position of a kingship, and he distracted the Chalisa also. And lastly, he succeeded, could not be keep the empire because his successor, very weak successor, they could not able to handle the great vast empire of the Celeb dynasty. Means in this dynasty, you see, Qutb-ud-Din founded the Celeb dynasty, but the real founder of the Qutb dynasty, Iltutmish, he made many mosques also. Razias also were made, but the nobles take a puppet in their hands. He cannot able to success it. Balban also made of willpower. He applied a policy of blood and iron policy. This Balban is a great willpower. He is a very challenges. He faced very challenges in his kingdoms. Many enemies were formed under the rules of Balban. So lastly, he was died, and all the Celeb dynasty were come into grassroots levels. The second one is Khalji dynasty. It was formed in AD 1290 to 1320 AD, was founded by Jalaluddin Khalji. After the successor, the Balbars were destroyed, and he was died at the time. The new formation for the Khalji dynasty was founded by Jalaluddin Khalji. And Jalaluddin Khalji was the first ruler of the dynasty, and Alauddin Khalji, he was the most powerful ruler in military conquest. In a military conquest, he was very first ruler. He had the Napoleon of India also. And after the Sikandar Sani accepted, he stops the intermediations between the other kings in his kingdoms. He did not allow any foreigner to attack in his life. So he make a unity in the kingship. He also engaged with the good through the nobles also, and make a powerful systems. But lastly, this is the weak successor, and integrity in the society. His kingdom also destroyed, and lastly, he imposed many land revolutions and introduced the markets and control policy also. He make the country and such. He make his dynasty such a powerful that no one can able to attack it. But lastly, due to weak successor, and many disadvantage point, this Khalji dynasty also come into existence and totally extinct. And third one is Tughlaq dynasty. It was dated in 1320 to 1414. It was founded by Ghiyasuddin Tughlaq. This Tughlaq dynasty was founded by Ghiyasuddin Tughlaq. And Ghiyasuddin Tughlaq was the first ruler of the dynasties. Muhammad bin Tughlaq, he thought ahead of his time. He think in the mind, how can our country, our kingdom should be acquired. He project and all transport his capital. He transferred his capital from one place to another. He increased the revenue in the Darbar also, and introductions. Firoz Shah Tughlaq, he appeared the nobles and ulemas, and constructed dams. He constructed dams also, canal also, marketplaces also. And and the relation between his neighbor countries were very good. He did not wanted to conquer his countries, and you see in the way he founded the cities of Firozpur, Jaunpur. He founded cities Jaunpur, Firozpur, and when the Timur invasion in 1398, the final blow of the Tughlaq dynasty were the Timur invasion in 1398. His kingdoms were totally collapsed. Fourth one, the Sayyid dynasty is from AD 1414 to 1451. They were founded by Khizr Khan. Khizr Khan founded the Sayyid dynasty in 1414 AD to 1451. Means, see the first one is Sayyid dynasty, Khalji dynasty, and Tughlaq dynasty. And fourth one is Sayyid dynasty. Khizr Khan was the real founder of the Sayyid dynasty. He is known as to be the able administrator. He has very able administration. He give very high rank to their ranker also, and do a lots of awards according to the kingships, and he do very good work for the nobles and for their subject also. And most of their aspect in the country, their nobles, Muhammad Shah, he was not able to administrator Alam Shah, and he lost Delhi and to Bahlol Khan Lodi, and Bahlol Khan Lodi he lost the Delhi, and lastly the Sayyid dynasty come to end. And at the time the Lodi dynasty come to the point. It was founded by Bahlol Khan Lodi, founded the Lodi dynasty, and this Lodi dynasty is very good for the everyone, because the Delhi Sultanate will come, and after the Delhi Sultanate come, the Mughal Empire comes, the real founder of the Mughal dynasty. And this is Lodi dynasty is very good, and these times the Bahlol Khan Lodi do a lot of activity for the welfare of the peoples. There are main rulers, Bahlul Khans. He was the first Afghan ruler. He was the first Afghan ruler, and revenues collectors also, and the governor, and appointed by the Afghan nobles. Nobles make rules. And Sikandar Lodi, he was an administrator, great administrator also. He imposed many good policies here. And after this, he invited Daulat Khan. There is Daulat Khan Lodi, and this invited Babur to invade Ibrahim Lodi. The last Lodi dynasty, Ibrahim Lodi. There is the first battle of Panipat fought between 1526. As a result, Ibrahim Lodi lost his dynasty, and in 1526, Babur founded the Mughal dynasty in India. Because due to the weak successor also, and nobles were fighting among each other, kings were fighting each other, and lastly it was the angry and is defeated in the Lodi in the first battle of Panipat in 1526, and ended the Lodi dynasty. At the time, this Lodi dynasty come into ended, and the real founder after that in 1451 to 1536. In 1526, Mughal Empire founded by Babur. Next, in the next chapter, in lesson 4, we will discuss about the Mughal Empire in the forecastings videos. Thank you. Have a nice day.